President Trump holding a private dinner with cryptocurrency investors who bought his meme coin. Mackenzie Sagalis joins us now with more. Tell us, what'd they serve?
Halibut.
Just for the halibut they did?
And filet mignon and a salad. But people were underwhelmed by the food.
Wow, that's great. Was it halibut and the filet mignon, or was it either or?
Either or.
Oh, it wasn't a
good.
Surf,
Wow.
Wasn't a
got
surf
details
and surf. For the amount of money that it cost, it should have been surf and turf.
$1.8 million on average.
Should have been surf and turf. You should have had with butter.
So, yes, the average attendee at that dinner paying $1.8 million to attend, according to blockchain firm Nansen, to secure one of those just 220 highly coveted seats to sit down with the president for a private dinner in Virginia. Now, among those in the room, former NBA star Lamar Odom, Sandy Carter of Web3 firm Unstoppable Domains, and the #1 token holder, Justin Sun, a Chinese-born crypto mogul being sued by the SEC, who holds more than $20 million worth of those Trump meme tokens. But for an event billed as the most exclusive invitation in the world, many guests left disappointed. Trump arrived by helicopter, gave brief remarks backing a U.S. Bitcoin reserve, and left without taking questions, photos, or promising anything new to the crypto industry. Now, outside, about 100 protesters held signs that read crypto corruption and Trump is a traitor. Senator Jeff Merkley joined them. He and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer are backing the End Crypto Corruption Act. Senate Democrats are now also pushing an amendment to the Genius Act that would ban presidents and senior officials from directly or indirectly profiting from stablecoin ventures while in office. Now, since January, the Trump coin has generated over $324 million in trading fees, much of it flowing to two Trump-affiliated companies that control 80% of the supply. The coin plunged 6% as the event began, signaling a wave of sell-offs. The White House, meanwhile, insisting that Trump is not enriching himself, only acting, they say, in the best interests of the American public.
And it's not a stable coin. It's a meme coin. It's not backed by anything. It has no intrinsic value whatsoever.
Exactly. But the Trump family is also behind World Liberty Financial, that crypto bank that we talked about, and they are issuing a U.S. dollar peg stablecoin.
Exactly. It's not. I'm using the word suboptimal a lot, so this is not ideal. But then again, it kind of rhymes with influence peddling. And you know, Hunter's art, he hasn't sold a single painting since his father left office. He sold 27 before. That was a clear example. You buy this art, you're going to get access. Then I remember the Clinton Foundation, which Hillary was going to be president, so everyone was giving money for access eventually. So it's not identical. I know it's not the same thing, and it's suboptimal. It kind of smells to high heaven. I'm not saying it doesn't. So I'm trying to diffuse any pushback. Do you have a better word than suboptimal for what this is?
It is worse than suboptimal. I think. Look, as you know, I have lots of issues with how the foundation worked and all of those things.
I didn't know you had lots of issues.
I've said it on the show a million times. But that money was not going to their pockets.
Kind of was.
Not in that same
kind of private jets and salaries. And did Haiti get anything when it was all said and done?
I believe they did.
Okay, not enough.
We can debate that, but
okay, the art. Okay, let's go. Let's forget that. Let's go back to Hunter's art.
The Hunter's art. I'm with you on Hunter's art. How about that? You and I on Hunter's art.
Did you sell the? You don't have it anymore. That was a.
No Hunter. I don't know. Is the art any good?
It was. I don't think. Is any art any good?
That's a better question.
I mean, Trump has his own NFT collection, and that kind of goes to this larger narrative.
That was the same deal.
That there is this crypto empire that the family is behind. And in terms of the incentive structures, World Liberty Financial, that crypto bank, 75% of proceeds flow to Trump-related organizations. The Trump meme token, 75% of revenue.
Is there any existing laws that are being violated? We talk about it with the jet and respect to the emoluments clause. Does that bar what's happening with this meme coin?
Well, a lot of Democratic lawmakers would argue that it is, and so you've got Warren, Schumer, all looking to open up investigations.
But they want a new law. They want a new law to make it more specific that this
And that's what the biggest concern is, this Genius Act, which actually passed a key Senate hurdle earlier this week to block a filibuster, would ostensibly open up what's called the stablecoin market. It's $250 billion market cap right now, but David Sachs said on our air that it could, drive demand of trillions of dollars in U.S. Treasuries practically overnight. And the reason why the White House and our White House crypto and AI czar is so bullish on stablecoins is because they describe it as this faster and cheaper payment system that essentially is great publicity for the U.S. dollar around the world.
Right. And might take the baton if we lose foreign investments into treasuries. You might make up for some of that with this.
And that's where the blowback to this Genius Act is coming in, because this Trump-affiliated U.S. dollar-pegged stablecoin, USD1, we've already seen an Emirati state fund, MGX, pledge $2 billion in that token to Binance, which was the crypto exchange settling with the U.S. government for $4.3 billion over AML violations.
Do you do anything other than just read about this stuff?
I live and breathe this stuff.
Good God. I noticed this a couple of times when you come on. Yeah, you know you're expert with it. You really do.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mackenzie.